I think most of the bizarreness in the first game was intentional also. It just doesn't seem like it's intentional.
Compared to non-smokers, smokers have a 4.7 times greater chance of getting lung disease. You know that means it's more likely than getting asbestos poisoning?
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much lower than what you think it is. In fact, it's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia. We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know. Some people even get randomly struck by lightning and die right there on the spot.
Then I reckon you also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How about writing that in a contract for me? You got a pen, right?
He's not even holding it. He's just floating.
I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Well, that's stupid. By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper. Sang Rouge is here, too. This must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the Lise Clarkson murder case somehow. This is a sprawling case that spread across the entire South. It's within our jurisdiction, Zach. We'll need to steal the right to investigate from the local authorities at once.
Steal the right?
What's your name?
Patricia Woods.
They use that term in the intro, too.
Or else it won't be a real signature.
Patricia Woods. Did I get that? I did.
Tell me, Patricia, does this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
Perfect timing. Well, go on and steal it if you want it. I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Oh, yeah!
Thank you for the information, Patricia. Okay, Zach, it's time to get to work.
This guy.
Should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
Okay, run, crouch, dodge. Melee attack. Melee attack. Red room. Your skateboard is your main method of getting around Le Carré. Hold on, how do I... Red room. Oh, this is where I can... Okay, I was trying to figure out how to change the settings for the game. You had to hit X. I was hitting like minus and plus and stuff. I thought I had to reset the game to change the settings. I can carry it to 30 items. Okay. The map. We got the journal. Not sure what to do next. Use this menu to check up on quests. WIP quests in progress. Clear completed quests. Okay. Okay. Data. Stamp. Items. Skateboard. York's beloved ride. It's definitely faster than walking, that's for sure. Okay. Config. Title screen. Link board. Tutorials. Sweet. Listen to how loud he is.
Hey, my daddy's still in the parking lot. I thought you were gonna steal the right to investigate from him. Hurry it up.
Wait, he's gone? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I break the game? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Call. Hopefully this is it.
Hey there. So, you're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about.
The skateboard's
Melvin.
Carl.
They call me the sheriff round here.
Melvin Woods. Okay, good. I got that too. N.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan? But call me York if you can. That's what everyone calls me.
Huh? Well, all right. Mr. York. How's that sound?
Fine by me.
I'm sure you figured this out, but our town's a small one. Yeah, folks are already busy spreading gossip about how some FBI agents come to town.
Yeah, Carl's a skateboard.
Now, I reckon you came from the city.
Plenty of
What was
Carl.
it? D.C., L.A., or New York? Anywho, in the city, it's normal not to know who your neighbor is. Fella who moves in next to you could cook up a dozen folks in his backyard and no one would bat an eye. That's the city for you. Now, I never lived in one myself, but I visited them a few times, so I know what it's like. All pigs must die in the city of wolves. Yeah! Now, does that sound badass or what? I bet you'd... Hey! I know, CLG. I'm just trying to make a little small talk, that's all. Anywho, round these parts, everyone knows each other's name. So lots of folks get leery when they see an étranger like you. And since it's my duty to
That's
protect
stranger.
the town,
French for stranger.
I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Zach, it looks like this sheriff is quite the happy-go-lucky type. A clear indication of just how peaceful this town is.
They're like, what's going on?
Melvin, about the Lise Clarkson case.
I knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI. So they even got eyes on the smallest of towns like us, huh? Our world is filled with information, and it's all within their grasp. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
The Lise Clarkson case is connected to a top-secret case that we've...
I know. If you're fixing to take the lead, then go right ahead. I'm just the humble sheriff of a tiny little town. My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly, this whole murder case has been weighing me down. So I'm gonna give you my full cooperation, Mr. Special Agent, sir.
Well, Zach, that was anticlimactic. I didn't even get to use my secret weapon. Melvin, there's a cold storage warehouse on the southern end of town, isn't there? I'd like to get permission to enter it.
Say what?
You want to see where the body's being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now. Lisa's body, yeah. Now, that's what
The
I
hand
call a
animations are
special agent.
so fucking
You
bizarre.
already figured that much out. But, I'm not too sure that, going down there at this point is really gonna help much, you know?
Explain it yourself, Daddy.
That's incredible. I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This is fantastic. Insanely fantastic.
Really? Well, how about that? Well, all right then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you and make sure we get permission to search it.
Sounds good.
The management company only keeps the warehouse open during certain hours.
So
you'll have to
awkward.
come during those hours. I ain't looking to create any further disturbances. So be on time. Got it? Come on, let's roll, CLG.
I'm gonna walk home, Daddy. I still got another stop to make.
Oh, if you say so,
What does
sweetie.
CLG stand for? Maybe they'll explain
She's
it later.
a real sharp one, as you can see, so I try to stay out of her way. Well, all right then, York. I'll see you at the warehouse.
Her name was Patricia Woods, right? Oh, clever little girl. Ah, okay. She's explaining. Okay. I must have missed that. I'm not a very clever little girl. Okay, let's take a look at our map here. Yeah. So we're going to the food delivery, yeah?
Hey, you. You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you? Or using your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking
Getting a little
organizations?
uncomfortable in here.
I've arrested people who've done both, but I've never engaged in either of those activities myself. Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious? And don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real.
I think you should be scared of them.
Hey, can I come with you? You signed a contract with me, remember? And besides, I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
Oh, man. Man. I'm already famous. They keep wanting me to be famous.
Do whatever you like. This is America, land of the free, but I have one condition.
What condition?
Don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
Man, there's been a lot of those bots around. Is it real? I was
Zach,
asking
it feels
before,
like
is it
she's
really worth
carrying
the
something
effort
with her.
to make those bots?
Kind of reminds me of you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this. You feel the same way, don't you?
Okay. Well, I could talk to her.
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an interrogation?
Oh, no. I just figured that since we're working together now, it'd be a good idea to learn a little more about you.
Should an adult male like you really be asking a little girl this kind of question? I feel like I heard a story about this sort of thing on the news once.
There's a time and a place for everything. You know exactly who I am, and I've also introduced myself to your father. Besides, you're the one who said you wanted to come with me.
I was just kidding, jeez. You're an
Melvin called you a strange name. CLG.
Oh, there we go.
I think. What exactly does that mean?
clever little girl. That's what it stands for, at least. It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but it sounds kind of weird. I wish he'd call me something normal, like just Patricia or Patty, you know?
Patty? Now that name's got a ring to it. I like it. How about
Oh.
Zach and I call you Patty from here on out?
Do whatever you like. Weirdo. You're heading to the warehouse, right? You gonna go straight there?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to talk to Zach. We're also on a mission to fell 10 maidens, you see. I'm eager to visit Alexis's diner in Lane, but we've only just arrived in this town, so it might be nice to stroll around a bit.
What? I thought you came here to investigate.
Patty, you're still just a child.
Instant
Why
turn.
do you worry so much? We're born to be free. And this is America, land of the free. You should always feel free to do whatever you want. Isn't that right, Zach?
Maybe I shouldn't have come with you. I'm getting kind of nervous.
Is she
now.
sliding? Where's she sliding to? She's sliding away. What's this? Hidden passages. Visions. I don't remember this. I don't think I found this. You can use visions to acquire important hints. Oh, hold L to use vision, yeah. I can already see these. Medium quality string. Low quality plate. She's just stuck in time. Which I miss one? Oh, it's just telling me to crouch. There's X's. Ah. When confronted with a crazy person, leave, but just by sliding. Welcome to Deadly Premonition 2, Litra. The frame rate is, there's like, it like hitches every couple of seconds. Oops. Oh, he's here. Oh, he's also the general store, the cop, I remember. Special sale for sunburned customers only.
So, Mr. York, what do you think of my castle? Pretty cool, ain't it?
I've been curious about it since the first time I saw it. You've got excellent taste, Melvin.
I dub it Lou Crawfish. I'll have you know, crawfish is pretty much its own food group in this town.
Well, I'll have to wait and see what it's like during the nighttime. I remember that's when it was worse. The worst. It was step or whatever. I can't wait to see where this game goes later on.
Since this store carries all the bare necessities you'll need for daily life, I reckon it was an apt name. If it's sundries you're looking for, there ain't much you won't find here.
Okay, well, let's see what we can buy. Rubbers. Heavy cigarette. Suntan lotion. Adhesive cleaner. Roll this around to clean yourself up a little. I don't think we're gonna bathe for a while. I want to see if the flies come back.
You ever need anything? You just come on by, Mr. York.
You're not only the sheriff of this town, you also manage a general store.
Sure, as long as you ring this bell here.
That's terribly convenient, Melvin. But I have one concern. What if a crime occurs while you're managing the store? Running a business and keeping the peace, both jobs require immediate response in times of crisis. I just can't see how it would be possible.
It's actually pretty easy, Mr. York.
But what if a criminal who just robbed a bank came here on his way home and bought up all your stock?
I was really hoping that you could pick up all that crafting stuff and then there's no crafting in the game. Well, actually, I'm not sure.
Like
I don't think I came across the crafting stuff yet.
Me rich? Hey, how How about you just buy up the whole store while you're at it? I'll never let money stand in my way. It's not the boss of me, for I am the last shopaholic. Ooh, I'm funny.
Melvin, that was a serious question.
Really? Huh, could have fooled me. Not even the Clarksons would do something that crazy. No point in preparing for something that'll never happen, right? After all, this is Carré, the tiny forgotten town in the middle of southern nowhere.
Yeah, but someone was just murdered. So a child was just murdered horribly.
Get it, Zach? It's Occam's razor to a T. Melvin, I have to say you're a very balanced man. Now I feel confident that the Woods household will do just fine, even if you end up losing your job as town sheriff.
You sure are a joker, Mr. York.
Okay, that was a nice interaction. Glad we had that chat. Look at how pixelated the road is too. Like 5 feet away from me, it's like all pixely. Well, maybe more like 10 feet. No, I don't want to. I think I die if I get hit by a car. I don't want to do that yet. Holy shit. That's quite the graveyard. So they in Louisiana, or at least in New Orleans, they have to bury. They don't bury bodies underground because the water, because of the water table or whatever. Like the corpses like would literally just come out of the ground after a while, right? Or something like that. The Switch emulator runs this so much better as well. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, who's this? I never spoke to this guy.
Excuse me, but what are you doing?
Searching.
W. Lewis.
What are you searching for?
Unknown.
You don't know. Interesting. Zach, this man is the perfect symbol of the human race. We all live out our lives searching for things, yet no one knows what they're actually searching for. That's what it means to be human. Don't you agree, Zach? I feel like that simple declaration of his just awakened us to something.
That's it? Yeah, he got his, Quiet, are you not paying attention? He got his hybrid stolen, and in its place there was a skateboard, and then he learned how to skateboard.
Beep, 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 beep.
Got a minute? Beep, boop. Not everything's voiced, by the way. Transmitted. What are you staring up at the sky for? Orders, taking orders. Orders? From the heavens? I don't see or hear anything. Fleur de lis. Must gather fleur de lis. Fleur de lis? I will remain here. Go and collect the fleur-de-lis in my stead. Collect fleur-de-lis. The first album contains a photographic list of fleur-de-lis. This album looks rather old. And it's filled with nothing but dull pictures of the town. What do you want me to do with this? Each spot in each picture contains a fleur-de-lis, but they can only be found by one with a special power. I see. You want me to go to each one of these spots and collect all the fleur-de-lis? Right? Find them all and something amazing will happen. Find them all. Beep, boop, beep. Hey, Zach, do you feel some sort of special power emanating from him? The lee, or the lily, is the symbol of Louisiana, you know? The fleur-de-lis might be connected to the case somehow. Genesis album? All right. Use the photos as clues to find where the fleur-de-lis have been hidden. If you arrive at one with the album open, an exclamation mark will appear over your head. Use a vision there to successfully collect them. Check your current collection in the red room. Pick up. Ooh, high quality bead. Should we check out the album, everybody? How do I do that? Oh, there we go. How many fleur-de-lis? Okay. Is that the hotel? Sheriff's Department. I think that's around where we're going. There's one, I think that might be around the outside of the graveyard. Guys, I'm not gonna, there's probably like a million dumbass side quests to do in this game. Let's just play through the story. I'm sure Joseph will be happy about that. The music. What is that? Are they falling? There's 100 of them. 5 books and 20 rewards. What is this? Can I shoot those? How do I shoot? Yeah. Tiny UFOs. I can't remember how to shoot. No, these aren't the fleur-de-lis. I'm thinking about the controls. Do I have a gun? Am I gonna update the playlist? Yeah, I have the videos uploaded. I think I'm just gonna finish the game and then I'll run through I'll just release them all one day at a time. Okay, we don't have a weapon yet. Okay. Like I did with Kenna. Or Kina. I did a little move there. Was he talking to the fleur-de-lis or talking to something that wanted them? Oh, I think he was talking. Oh, yeah, maybe he was. Look at the trees in the background. They're like all fucking pixely in the top right. What is this car? Wait. Fancy.
Mr. York, that was mighty quick. The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time. I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you. By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
Oh, there we go.
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like. I call him Mr. Alligator. Badass, ain't he? It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
There we go.
And here's a radio. With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
Nice.
Might take you a while to get used to them, but you'll get it. Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Okay, ZL, aim, ZR. Okay. There's a doggy. Nice.
Now this is an intriguing weapon. For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch. But I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are. But the animals are a different story. Remember what I named it? There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still, one chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin. The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight. Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks. I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
I'm what?
Alligators do attack people, and it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980, directed by Louis Teague. It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet. Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula.
Oh, well, I guess this proves that gators can attack in any city.
After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Hey, Agent York. What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's because there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no morgue. Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town. But not this time. We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right? So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I think, like, wouldn't the funeral home or whatever have, like, where they prepare the body for burial? Wouldn't it have a freezer?
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins.
Why am I questioning whether or not this game makes sense? It's whatever.
Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Missing?
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey! All right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
Not a freezer, freezing the damages parts makes split spill. Yeah, giant fridge. Whatever. Hey, I gotta shoot these things now. You know, places don't normally have them as they prepare them same day. Oh, okay. What do I know? Do I know? Here we go. What? Yeah! UFO bonus! UFO bonus! It's too high? Yeah! Medium quality bead. Maybe if I'm like right under it? I think they're too far, guys. Maybe I need a better gun. Like, can you get... Maybe we'll get, like, a sniper rifle? Oh, look at this pink place. I can't go in there. I don't think we could be any higher, Alpha.